We are back. Today is the day we wrap up the Premier League season. Top 4 is our aim. But as we take a look at our 4 live matches for you today, Palace up first before we take on Chelsea away, Leicester away, and Liverpool at home. Talk about a tough run to the end of the season. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you, as always, for taking time to watch one of my videos. Hope you're having an awesome day. Hope you're feeling fantastic as well. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. We face Liverpool and Leicester, who are already in the top 4, and Chelsea, who are not too far behind us at all. So really, that's the crucial fixture we've got. We've got a kind of nice start to the day, hopefully anyway, as we have 15th place Palace. I say nice, of course, anything can happen between now and the end of the season. In terms of a title challenge, well, we're 10 points behind Manchester United, so I don't think that'll happen. But keep your eyes on Liverpool, because they are the side at the moment who can challenge United. If they win their game in hand, they'll go a point behind them. Without further ado, let's get started with Crystal Palace. And if we could aim for 400 likes on today's episode, that would be much appreciated. At home, at Molineux, there are the 2 lineups. Adelta is in the Palace starting 11. Interesting to see him back in the Premier League. Reiss Nelson starting on the right-hand side. Gaeta in goal. We've got to try and test him a lot in this one and get some chances going. Really, we have to start the episode with a positive result. That will then set us up nicely for those 3 tricky games we've got after this one. And off we go then, as Reiss Nelson looking for an early chance for Palace. As we start off the first of 4 matches coming your way today. Forgot to mention, we are on 30 Premier League goals for the season. The next closest to us is Ronaldo on 19. So I think we are pretty safe in terms of the Golden Boot. Adama Traore here looking to set us away first, as we do test Gaeta, but it was from range and a fairly simple save. As I say, Ronaldo quite a way behind us. Adelta through to Larsson. Big chance! Crystal Palace upset the balance of the episode already. We had to get a result here. We've got to get a result here. I'm speaking like it's done. It is not done in any way, shape or form. We are only 23 minutes in here, but it's Palace who take the lead. Adelta ball to Larsson, who makes 0 mistake with his finish. It is an exquisite finish from the Palace man. Jose Sarr can do nothing about it. And Wolves, that's the first chance they've given the way of their opponents, and it's ended up in the back of the net. It's been a tough first half for us here, but we have got Traore away down the left-hand side. His ball back into the middle. We do win the flick on. Podence is there. The ball's in the goal. That's the half-time whistle. There's an offside flag. And I don't see the offside flag, so part of me wants to take another look at this and find out exactly where the offside is, because we do have the ball in the goal, but it won't count. And here is the moment again then, as we do win the flick on. You can see Podence is stood in an offside position. So McKennie's ball in, looking for Adama Traore. His header goalwards is great. And that is the equaliser for Wolves. It's brilliant all around. McKennie just lifts the ball in, and Traore does the rest. Fantastic header, and that is the goal that we needed to pull us back level. We need another one though to try and win this game. McKennie, excellent work. Another look at this header. Yeah, top quality from Adama Traore. And Palace have only had that one moment from Larsson. So this is what we say when we talk about Wolves. The inconsistency of this season. They've had one shot, they took it, they scored. Larsson's ball over the top, finds Nelson. 8 minutes remain. Will we see a winner for either side? Vinagre coming away with possession. Now Traore, ball down the line for us to chase. But you can see support is just non-existent for us right now, so we'll have to try and keep hold of this and look to create again. And here now is McKennie, finding Dendoncker with a strike, kept out by Gaeta. And the ball unfortunately stays in play and does not run out for a Wolves corner. 20 seconds remain, and this will not be the start that we were hoping for. It might even get worse for us, as Mitchell inside the Wolves penalty area. Now Abora, it goes back out to Milivojevic, to Nelson, strike, blocked. Still falls again for Nelson. Adama Traore wins the ball back, but that is full time. It's Wolves 1, Palace 1. Once again, the inconsistency of Wolves as we slip up in a game that really we should be winning. Fortunately for us, though, both City and Chelsea slipped up. Chelsea were beaten by Liverpool and City drew 1-1 with Arsenal. But it is Chelsea up next for us, and a win for them makes this very, very close. It would put them a point behind us with a game in hand. So, would you take a draw here? Probably. We are just about in the starting 11. Liverpool still with their game in hand over United, as that is still at 4 points, the gap. We'll take a look at the two lineups then, and here they are. It looks like it's an unchanged starting 11 for Wolves. Maybe Johnny, I'm not sure if he started in the last match. Chelsea, though, they match our formation the exact same. Thiago Silva, the captain for them. Pulisic, Werner, and Ziyech as the front three. Wolves corner, 6 minutes in. Traore delivers, McKennie challenges, and Ziyech is able to send the ball forwards. But it will be Johnny to keep Wolves on the ball with Traore. Remember as well that this is also a crucial match for Chelsea and their Champions League hopes. They're playing against us, so a victory for them is huge. But we want to try and make sure that we hold on to this last Champions League spot. McKennie, Semedo, lovely football, lifts it in! Edouard Mendy was brave, and Edouard Mendy came out with possession of the ball as we tried to acrobatically turn it into the goal for Wolves. Chelsea free kick, Ziyech standing over it. So far, so good for us, though. We've not had a lot to deal with as Pulisic heads goalwards, and that is the first save for Jose Sarr to make. Just as I'm saying we've not had anything to deal with, they go and create something. McKennie's pass intercepted by Kante. Ziyech to Werner. And just like that, Chelsea lead. And it starts with the brilliance of N'Golo Kante doing what he does best. Intercepting McKennie's pass. You might say it was a slight mistake from our number 8, who does not make many of them. He's been brilliant since signing. Gave away the ball to Kante. The ball went forward quickly as well. And when Werner gets it, a first-time strike, catching Jose Sarr off guard. And that is the goal then that puts Chelsea into a brilliant position for their Champions League qualification hopes. Johnny finding Traore. We've got 28 minutes to try and rescue our Champions League season, it feels like. Then Donker with the ball into my feet. Able to get it off here to Semedo. And now we make the run into the penalty area. Semedo, though, trying to get the cross into the middle. Gaia will stop it. And there is a yellow card given for an earlier challenge as the goal scorer, Timo Werner, is leaving the field of play. Torres, the man, booked. Delivery in from Traore into the middle. There he goes! Saved by Mendy! Off the post by Bolly! It's absolutely unbelievable how that stayed out. And that, my friends, that might sum up our run into the back end of this season if we don't get Champions League football. How on earth is that not 1-1? I mean, I'm kind of speechless right now about the fact that it's not ended up being 1-1. We've got to try and remain calm and see if we can create something else. Neto does get that ball towards us! And there's the goal! Firing it into the bottom corner for our 31st of the season. I was trying to pick up the ball to go again. It would not let me. But that is a big, big moment. Composure restored. As I say, we should have been back on level terms moments before this. But then we do actually find the breakthrough. Neto doing well. And then when he gets this ball to us, we just kind of shift it back on the left foot. And then aim for that bottom corner and put as much power on the ball as we can. Mendy can't get close to it. But it's Wolves 1, Chelsea 1. A massive, massive goal for us as well. That will now be full time. It's Chelsea 1, Wolves 1. It's a massive point for us. And even if now Chelsea do win their game in hand, they will still remain behind us. But we've also got to think about Manchester City and see what they've done as well. Because they are the other side who can stop our Champions League dreams. We've advanced the days forward and Liverpool are FA Cup champions. But ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we are down into 5th. We have been jumped by Spurs. City and Chelsea dropping more points though. Chelsea beaten by our next opponents, Leicester, in a 2-0 win for them. And Everton beating City by 1-0. But Spurs are now into 4th. And as you can see, there's no game in hand. So what we have to hope is that we win and they drop points. We do have a better goal difference if it comes down to that. But I'm not sure it will. So we might have been in the top 4 this entire time, but we are no longer in it. Leicester City. There's also a change at the top, I've just realised. Liverpool atop. Southampton beat United by 2-0. So this season has been absolutely crazy. Some teams beating teams that you just wouldn't expect. Other teams dropping points in matches you expect them to win. Whether it be a draw or a defeat. So Liverpool 2 points ahead. Leicester 4 points behind them. Spurs now just in front of us as we travel to the King Power Stadium. Looking at the games, honestly, I don't know what to expect. That is the simple point. It's a good Leicester side, to be fair, as well. Mason Greenwood out on the left-hand side. Gundogan in behind Daka, and Didi and Rice is a solid midfield partnership. Yeah, very, very good side that Leicester have got. No wonder they're in the top 4. Was so focused on Chelsea and City, and hang on a minute, because slight fortune for us as we get a breakaway. I don't believe that's worked. It's Wolves 1, Leicester 0. We stole possession. Adama Traore trying to set us away. His pass ended up with a Leicester defender who we just challenged straight away for the ball back. We go through, find the top corner. I was going to say before this, I was so focused on Chelsea and City that I didn't realise that Spurs were so close to us. So yeah, maybe next time, focus on other teams as well. Because it turns out Chelsea and City weren't the ones we needed to worry about. But that goal gives us the lead here at the King Power Stadium. I said that we've got, as we are tied competition record for 32 goals apparently. Mohamed Salah, I believe, was the player to get that. 32 in 38 for Liverpool, he got. Yeah, going back to what I was saying, we're doing our part. We have to win our games and hope that Spurs will drop points for us to take back 4th. 32 in 36 now as well. Can we beat Salah's record? Goal news elsewhere. Newcastle 0, Spurs 1. Harry Kane with the goal there. Just as I'm saying, we have to hope that someone does us a favour. Newcastle unable to provide that as Kane gives them the lead. And Yarai this time around does make sure he wins back possession for Leicester and doesn't give me the ball straight back. Gundogan, edge of the penalty area, looking for a shot. Blocked in the end, and that allows Wolves to play our way out of defence. Traore's ball will find us. We've got the pace here to go around Yarai. He's not able to keep with us. It's almost a carbon copy of our first goal. It is a carbon copy of our first goal. It's 2-0 Wolves. The exact same scenario. The exact same outcome. 33 Premier League goals this season. We have triumphed and beaten Mohamed Salah's record of 32. But, incredibly, having scored all these goals, we're not going to win a league title, and we might not get Champions League football, as crazy as that is. Yeah, you're right, there was never going to keep pace with us. As soon as he got the run on him, that was one outcome. And it came from Gundogan's shot on the edge of our penalty area. Here is Daka with a strike from distance, and Sarr with the first save of the match that he's forced to make, as Semedo is unable to stop the ball going out for a Leicester corner. The through toss goes short, and Leicester looking for a way back into this match with Gundogan, finding Uri. Uri through here to Daka, getting it back, but no shot yet for Leicester, as Wolves holding firm, and it's pretty much counter-attack football for us. There's Gundogan! It is the goal they wanted, 2-1. Ilkay Gundogan has been probably their best player in this first half, and he's made the pressure that Leicester had there count with a fine finish past Jose Sarr. I've realised as well, I don't want to look too far ahead because we've not got this match done just yet, but there is so many things to look out for on the final game of the season, because depending on the results elsewhere, we're playing Liverpool, right? And they're challenging for a league title. We might have a say in the league title. We might still be able to fight for the top 4. The last European spots might not be done. So all of this might come down to the last Premier League match of the season. Gundogan again is pretty much at the heart of most things. Leicester, Daka's efforts. Saved by Sarr. They are really growing into this, Leicester. And they believe there's still a result for them to be found here. Traore going off for Wolves as he's replaced by Daniel Podence. The corner into the middle. As I'm not sure who got the final touch. It was Rakic. It will be another Leicester corner. And yeah, it's been 2 counter-attack goals for Wolves. Other than that, it's Leicester dominating things here. As it's a set-piece routine blocked by McKennie. And I think there was a handball there, which is given by the referee. So this is a dangerous position for this free kick. And I think it's Gundogan who's taken responsibility. Mahrez is on. The Leicester man is on. And it will be Gundogan stepping over the ball. He actually goes for goal, but it's wide of the mark. And it's a let-off for Wolves. Semedo's ball forward. And you can see that Podence with a run through. The chip ball over the top. Should be 3-1. Schmeichel does brilliantly to keep it out. With only a few seconds plus injury time going, though, that should be the end of this one here at the King Power Stadium. And it would be a massive, massive win for Wolves if they can see this out. And it looks like we will do that. Daniel Podence nearly making it 3-1 in an otherwise strange performance. 2 counter-attacks, enough for us. Gundogan's goal, not enough to get Leicester back in this. And that ends their title hopes then. On to the biggest final day of the season coming up. As we skip the days forward, Liverpool have a game in hand and they've gone on to win it. So here is the league table as we go into the Premier League final day. It's Liverpool against United for the Premier League title. We play Liverpool, United host Chelsea. That is one to keep your eyes on. Of course, you'll know how Liverpool get on because they're playing against us. Leicester, well, they've got themselves top 3 at least. They can't move up, they can't move down. They're guaranteed 3rd. Spurs, however, who are they facing on the final day as they have Reading at home? I mean, it's going to take a miracle, isn't it, for us to get this final top 4 spot. Reading are already relegated, I think. Yeah, pretty much. So, Spurs, it would take them to have a massive, massive slip up and us to try and beat Liverpool to get this top 4 spot. Stranger things have happened, though. So, yeah, stay optimistic. We're guaranteed 5th. We could finish as high as 4th. For the last European spot, though, Chelsea, Manchester City, 7th and 6th. Southampton, West Ham, Arsenal, Everton, all still have a chance. Because Chelsea, they're in 7th. And obviously Liverpool have won the FA Cup, so I'm pretty certain is that the Conference League will go to 7th place in the Premier League. So 5 teams fighting it out for the Europa Conference League. So lots to keep your eyes on. The main one for us, though, to focus on is, of course, our match against Liverpool and Manchester United against Chelsea, because it has implications on the title and top 4. Also Spurs Reading, I guess, but you don't expect anything to go wrong with Spurs there. Here we go, then. We host Liverpool at Molineux. There's their lineup on the right-hand side. We've just broken Salah's record of 32 Premier League goals by scoring our 32nd and 33rd against Leicester. Can we get another one, though, in this one? Final day time. Let's do it! Firmino, Alexander-Arnold, now to Salah. Looking back for Firmino. Salah will get a second chance as he finds Alexander-Arnold again into the penalty area. Connor Cody able to win it for Wolves. Adama Traore clearing the ball forwards as we will give chase to it. We've got Fabinho keeping us company. I mean, there's literally no one up here, though. You can see it, right? I've got to try and somehow hold off the challenge, which we do so well. There's McKennie! Oh, it was a glorious chance. From pretty much nowhere, Wolves had a chance. And Jurgen Klopp not happy with what he's seen there, because that should never, ever have resulted in a Wolves opportunity. Firmino finding Sadio Mane. Goal news coming through. Spurs in front against Reading. Harry Kane with that goal. So that pretty much means top 4 is done. I just don't see Reading coming back in that match, and it'll probably get better for Spurs as the afternoon goes on. Salah trying to work his way into the penalty area, given away, and McKennie can play it forwards. Quick 1-2 with him. Back to Dendoncker. Liverpool at the moment not having it all their own way here at Molineux. We are looking to create something again. That is a bit of a heavy pass. Adama Traore has got pace, but that was not a good pass from me as the ball runs out of play. We've got, 7-8 minutes to go until half time. We've not seen a goal update from Manchester United, so I'm assuming that is still 0-0. And as far as match stats go, you can see neither side with a shot on target yet. Heavy touch from Firmino, gives it away to Bolly. Now Dendoncker, McKennie. Goal news coming through, but it's actually the wrong Manchester club. It's Manchester City, not Manchester United, so we still don't know what is going on between United and Chelsea. As Dendoncker's attempted ball forward is cut out. Liverpool, though, have got to try and create something because they're not guaranteed a league title at the moment, depending on what is happening. Firmino into the penalty area. Connor Cody is there to intercept, but it will be a Liverpool corner. Half an hour to play. Morgan Gibbs-White on for Wolves. There is a great run through from McKennie. Onside still as well, and here is Podence. Daniel Podence tries to chip it over Alisson. Phillips off the line. And Liverpool get away with it. That is incredible. Podence trying to lift the ball over Alisson, who makes a good save. And then Phillips positioned brilliantly to clear the ball off the line. 18 minutes to play. Martinez. Goal news, wrong Manchester club again, as City are playing an absolutely brilliant game against Middlesbrough. They've just gone ahead by 3 goals to 2 after conceding another equalising goal. And the game isn't done here. Liverpool need to be careful because Wolves are feeling themselves right now. There's the strike! Alisson with the touch. Oh, I thought that might go in, you know. I thought when Alisson got the touch that ball might just bounce in the net, but it's over the crossbar. We don't need to see that this wasn't a goal. I can tell you from here it wasn't a goal. It definitely didn't cross the line. Great defending from Phillips. It'll be a Wolves corner. How are you about to spoil Liverpool's party? There's still no update from United. I have no idea what's going on there between them and Chelsea. I literally have not seen a single goal as Neto. Now McKennie looking for a 1-2. Robertson intercepts. Time ticking away very, very quickly though. And there is goal news to tell you about from Manchester United, Chelsea. United 2, Chelsea 1 is the scoreline. I can't remember exactly what that means for the Premier League title, but United are in front. Liverpool, you've got 8 minutes. I can't remember what the goal difference was saying as Martinez's strike kept out by Jose Sarr. Oh man, does it mean they're on the same points? But I can't remember who's got the better goal difference. I imagine it's probably Liverpool. They've scored so many goals this season. And it might not even be goal difference. It might be that Liverpool are 1 point ahead or something like that. But I'm not 100% certain. But the pressure is on them now then as Salah finding Phillips, whose goal line clearance might prove to be pivotal here if Liverpool are to find their way in front. And now McKennie, great touch, sending the ball forwards. We need some support though as Alexander-Arnold is the player against us. Look at his stamina bar though. He is completely out of stamina. But I'm running out pretty much as well now myself, so we'll have to look for a chance here. Now Podence. Oh, it's a poor pass. Phillips intercepts. 2 minutes from time. And there is a chance now then on the counter for Liverpool. May as well stay with you, I guess, until we know exactly what the outcome is. Salah dispossessed Alexander-Arnold as he plays the pass through. As it's with myself. Virgil van Dijk coming over to try and make the challenge. Gibbs White playing Semedo. Semedo's ball through. And we're up against Phillips. Turning back on the left foot. There's the strike. Wide. Oh, no. Almost our 34th Premier League goal of the season. But we put it wide. Robertson yellow carded. There's some serious challenges flying in now. I think Liverpool recognise that there might not be a Premier League title. I should have checked. The goal difference before we came into this. There's full time. What does it mean? Well, we're not seeing title celebrations from Liverpool, so I wonder, has it gone to Manchester United? Incredible. I mean, you can see my performance, well, didn't get a goal, didn't really do that well in terms of shots. We'll skip forward. And if it turns out they have won it, then I don't know why Liverpool haven't lifted the title there. Of course, I'm saying this, Chelsea might have scored again. Let's find out. Advance forward. Where is their results? Won't let me move down, so we won't know. We'll again skip past this as we pick up Man of the Match award. And there's some European Championship qualifiers with England, which is why the standings are not there. Before we even skip a day, let's look. So, world news. Assist leader, Adama Traore. Breaking news. Will it be in here? Team of the tournament's been announced. We are in it with Ronaldo, Salah, Fernandes, Rodrigo, Mane, Semedo, Conor Cody, Robertson, Perraud and Sarr. Had to be Jose Sarr. He's been brilliant. Player of the tournament was myself. But there is no news of who has won the title. Suspense. Right, well, we're going to have to look through this area then. As soon as we click into this and go to the Premier League, we will be told. Let's find out. It is Liverpool, because in the end, I think Chelsea managed to draw. Yeah, they did. 2-2. Wow. So it would have come down to goal difference. I don't know why we didn't see Liverpool lift the trophy then. So it would have come down to goal difference had Chelsea have not scored. But Liverpool did have the better goal difference. United would have needed, what's that, another 4 goals in their favour pretty much. Or us, of course, to have scored. So if we'd have scored and United have held on, then it would have meant they were champions. But it did not matter. Liverpool are crowned Premier League champions. The top 4 finishes Liverpool, United, Leicester and Spurs. Spurs did draw 1-1 with Reading. I can't believe that. So all we had to do was score. Oh my. We just needed a goal. Now I'm even more annoyed that I put that chance wide right at the end. If I'd have known that, I'd have been even more frustrated during the game. But I didn't know that Reading had scored. Okay, well, we're in 5th. We get Europa League football for next season. City finishing 6th. Chelsea finishing 7th on goal difference. West Ham able to get to 8th. We had Villa, Southampton, Arsenal and Everton, didn't we? All on 56, and not one of them won. That's incredible. West Ham did get their victory, but it wasn't enough. Down the bottom end, it looks like it's Reading, Forest and Middlesbrough. They were already relegated. They are, in fact, down. We'll take a look then quickly at the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup. I'll skip the days and we'll come back for the Champions League and the Europa League and Conference League. So Liverpool won the FA Cup, a 2-1 victory over Burnley. Carabao Cup we saw earlier on in the season as well went to Spurs. Liverpool doing the double. For now, though, we'll take a look very quickly at the player stats, skip the days, Champions League, and sign the episode off there. As you know, we finish top scorer of the Premier League. The Golden Boot is ours. We won the record as well. 33 goals in 37 is mind-blowing. And we're not even in the Champions League next year. Ronaldo finishing on 24. Kane on 20. Salah on 20. Leon Bailey on 20 as well. Traore, the top assist maker. Salah the most clean sheets, and I don't think we have yellow or red cards to worry about. But incredible season for us. It really has been. It's just a shame that we weren't able to get Champions League football at the end. And there is level 25. We have reached the max rating. There is no more skill points for us to get, meaning we have every available skill point now. And I'll be looking to put these in at some point. 6 more to put in, but I don't know where I'm going to put them right now. I'll probably be looking back at my best, or my build guide, I should say. The one that I created for the striker, and then pretty much copying that. I wonder, has the Champions League and the Europa League now been played? Very quickly, let's have a look. And then we'll go for our European Championship qualifiers. There it is then. PSG have done it. They've won the Champions League, beating Bayern Munich. Oops, didn't mean to skip to the Super Cup, as it was Milan who won that. I want to check out the semi-finals. Liverpool were beaten by PSG. Bayern beat Barcelona, overcoming a 2-0 first leg defeat. Europa League, who did that go to? It went to Juventus. Leicester reaching the final for being beaten 3-2. As for the Conference League, it was Real Betis who beat Spurs in the final. Spurs beating West Ham by 5-1 on aggregate. Betis, though, triumph in the end. My friends, that is the end of today's episode. That's the end of Season 2 of our My Player Career Mode. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. I want to thank you all so much for your support as well over this season. We'll continue into next season. European football with Wolves. The plan is to stay here as we have now achieved it and see what we can do in our second season with them and see where we go from here. And then maybe reevaluate in January if things are not quite going as we'd hoped. But for now, I'll see you all again very soon. Take care, everyone. If you are new around here, like what you see, hit that subscribe button. Have a great day. Have a great evening. 400 likes is the aim today. And yeah, until next time, adios.